Neville Goddard's teachings hold the key to unlocking your desires, including attracting love and manifesting a specific person into your life. But what if the secret isn't in chasing after someone or waiting endlessly for love to find you? What if the power to create your ideal relationship lies entirely within you? Stay with us, because in this video, you will discover how to tap into Neville Goddard's timeless principles to transform your love life forever. You're about to learn the profound truth about the law of assumption, how assuming the feeling of being loved can instantly shift your reality. This is not just another video about love or manifestation. You'll hear insights that reveal why most people fail at manifesting and how you can bypass common mistakes to succeed. Through Goddard's unique approach, you'll uncover why your imagination is the ultimate tool for attracting love. We'll also share powerful, practical techniques that have changed lives and how they can work for you. If you've been trying to manifest love or a specific person and nothing seems to work, don't worry. We'll explain how to break through those barriers. Stick around until the end, because we'll dive into one of Goddard's lesser-known methods that could make the difference between dreaming of love and actually living it. By the time this video ends, you'll feel empowered, enlightened, and ready to embrace the love you deserve. Link number 9. Welcome to Limitless Mindset. If you're passionate about transforming your mind and your life, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and join us as we uncover the incredible potential within you. Before we talk about how to manifest love or a specific person, it's important to understand the foundation of Neville Goddard's teachings, the law of assumption. This principle is simple yet profoundly transformative. At its core, the law of assumption states that whatever you assume to be true, deep within your mind and emotions, becomes your reality. It is not about wishful thinking or hoping something will happen. Instead, it's about feeling as though your desire has already been fulfilled. Think of it this way. Your imagination is not just a tool for daydreaming. It is the creative force that shapes your experiences. Neville taught that everything you experience in life is a reflection of the assumptions you hold. These assumptions come from your beliefs, feelings, and the inner dialogue that plays out in your mind. If you believe you are loved, worthy, and deserving, your outer world will mirror those beliefs. If, on the other hand, you feel unworthy or unloved, that too will show up in your relationships and experiences. The key to the law of assumption is to bypass the physical evidence of your current reality. This means ignoring what seems to be happening and instead focusing on what you want to happen. For example, if you desire a loving relationship, you must assume the feeling of already being in one. How would it feel to be cherished, appreciated, and deeply loved? That emotional state is what you need to embody right now, even if it feels like nothing has changed on the surface. Neville often said that your imagination is the only reality. He encouraged people to live in the end, meaning to mentally dwell in the state of having already achieved their desire. When you do this, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as truth, and reality shifts to align with your assumption. This isn't magic. It's the natural way the mind and universe work together. Belief is the catalyst that makes this law effective. When you truly believe something is possible and allow yourself to feel it as real, you activate a powerful energy that moves events, circumstances, and people into alignment with your desire. It's not just about thinking positively, it's about embodying the feelings and beliefs that match your goal. Understanding this concept is crucial because it shifts the focus from external actions to internal transformation. Before we talk about how the manifestation process works, let's break it down into simple, actionable steps you can follow to attract love or a specific person into your life. Each step is rooted in Neville Goddard's teachings and designed to help you align with the reality you want to create. The first step is to clarify your desire. This may seem obvious, but many people overlook the importance of being specific about what they want. Ask yourself, what qualities do I seek in a partner? If you're manifesting a specific person, what is it about them that draws you in? Be honest with yourself and avoid generalities. Writing down your desires can also help bring clarity. The clearer your vision, the easier it will be to focus your imagination and emotions on it. Once you have defined your desire, the next step is to assume the wish fulfilled. This means imagining and feeling as though your goal is already a reality. How would it feel to be deeply loved and cherished by your specific person? What emotions would you experience if this relationship were already part of your life? Close your eyes and create mental scenes that reflect this reality. Moments of joy, love, and connection. Make these scenes as vivid and detailed as possible, engaging all your senses. This is not just visualization. It's about stepping into the emotional state of your fulfilled desire. Now let's talk about a powerful technique Neville Goddard called a state akin to sleep, or SATS. This is a meditative, drowsy state that occurs just before you fall asleep or upon waking. It's the perfect time to impress your subconscious mind because your critical thoughts are quiet and your mind is highly receptive. As you enter this state, replay the mental scenes you've created. Feel the emotions deeply, as if they are happening now. The more you practice this, the more your subconscious begins to accept it as truth. Finally, persistence is key. Once you have assumed the wish fulfilled, it's essential to maintain that assumption, no matter what is happening in the outer world. External circumstances may not immediately reflect your inner work, but this doesn't mean the process isn't working. Trust that your persistence in holding the feeling and belief will eventually bring about the manifestation. Faith, repetition, and unwavering focus are what make this method so effective. Before we talk about how to achieve consistent success with manifesting love and a specific person, let's address some common pitfalls that often hold people back. These challenges are natural, but understanding and avoiding them can make all the difference in your journey. One of the most significant obstacles is doubt. It's easy to question whether the process is working, especially when external circumstances seem unchanged. Doubt often creeps in when people expect instant results and don't see immediate evidence of their desires manifesting. But this mindset creates resistance. Remember, the law of assumption works with your inner world first. If you keep doubting, you're sending mixed signals to your subconscious, slowing down the process. To overcome doubt, remind yourself that your imagination is the true reality, and outer changes will follow in time. Negative thoughts are another common challenge. Your mind might replay old fears, insecurities, or limiting beliefs, convincing you that you're not good enough or that love isn't meant for you. These thoughts can block your manifestation if left unchecked. The key to avoiding this pitfall is maintaining a positive mental diet. This means being mindful of what you allow yourself to think and focus on. Hopefully, this means being mindful of what you allow yourself to think and focus on. If a negative thought arises, don't fight it. Instead, gently redirect your focus to your desired outcome. For example, replace "I'm not lovable" with "I am deeply loved and appreciated." It's also essential to stay consistent. Many people get excited about manifesting at first, but lose focus over time. This happens when they let everyday distractions pull them away from their assumptions. To avoid this, create a routine that reinforces your practice. Whether it's visualizing before bed, journaling about your desires, or simply taking a few moments during the day to feel the emotions of your wish fulfilled, consistency is the glue that holds the process together. Now, another pitfall is reacting to the 3D world. When things in your external reality contradict your inner work, it's tempting to feel discouraged, but reacting to what you see only strengthens it. Instead, practice detachment. Trust that the outer world will shift in time to match your assumptions, even if it doesn't happen immediately. By addressing these challenges with awareness and persistence, you'll stay aligned with your desire and ensure the manifestation process flows smoothly. Before we talk about the steps you can take to refine your manifestation practice, let's explore some inspiring success stories of individuals who have used Neville Goddard's teachings to manifest love or a specific person. These real-life examples serve as a powerful reminder that these principles are not just theories. They work when applied with faith and persistence. One story often shared involves a woman who was deeply in love with a man who seemed uninterested in her. Instead of chasing him or feeling defeated, she turned to the law of assumption. She imagined scenes in her mind where they were already together, feeling loved and cherished. Each night before bed, she entered the state akin to sleep and replayed these scenes until they felt real. Within a few months, the man unexpectedly reached out, expressing feelings he had never shared before. They eventually built a strong and loving relationship, all because she focused on her inner world instead of trying to control the outer circumstances. Another remarkable example comes from a man who wanted to reconcile with his ex-partner after a painful breakup. Instead of dwelling on the pain of separation, he visualized a scene where they were happy and together again. He focused on feeling gratitude and love, as if the reconciliation had already happened. While he initially struggled with doubt, he persisted. After several weeks, his ex reached out to reconnect, and they began rebuilding their relationship. Today, they are happily married, proving the power of assuming the wish fulfilled. There's also the story of a woman who had always struggled with attracting the right partner. Instead of focusing on specific people, she shifted her attention to the qualities she desired in a relationship. She imagined how it would feel to be with someone kind, supportive, and deeply loving. By living in that emotional state, she soon met someone who embodied those exact traits. They formed a bond that felt effortless, all because she trusted her imagination to lead the way. These stories highlight a common thread. Success comes from focusing on your inner state and persisting in your assumption, even when the outer world appears unchanged. They show that love, connection, and fulfillment are always within reach when you align your beliefs, emotions, and imagination with your desires. As we wrap up, let's quickly recap the key steps to manifesting love and a specific person using Neville Goddard's methods. First, take the time to clarify your desire. Be specific about the qualities you want in a partner or the connection you seek with a particular person. Next, assume the wish fulfilled by imagining and feeling as though your desire is already a reality. Use visualization techniques to create vivid mental scenes that reflect the love you want to experience. Then, practice these scenes during the state akin to sleep, SATS, the calm, drowsy state, just before you fall asleep. This is when your subconscious mind is most receptive to the impressions you create. Finally, persist in your assumption, no matter what your current reality looks like. Trust the process and stay aligned with the feelings of your wish fulfilled. These steps may sound simple, but when practiced consistently, they have the power to transform your reality. Your imagination is your greatest tool, and belief is the fuel that brings it to life. So take what you've learned today and start applying it to your own life. The love you desire is closer than you think. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who may benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to Limitless Mindset for more content on manifestation, personal growth, and unlocking your true potential. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
To bring any wish to reality, One must first understand the fundamental principle: your outer world is a direct reflection of your inner state. The experiences you encounter, the circumstances you find yourself in, and even the relationships you nurture or neglect all stem from the condition of your internal world. The key to manifesting any desire is to recognize that everything begins within you. It is the understanding that the seed of what you wish to experience has already been planted, and now your task is to nurture that seed until it grows and bears fruit. The most critical step in manifesting your wish is recognizing that your imagination is the tool through which creation happens. Every reality you encounter, every wish fulfilled or unfulfilled, begins as a thought or a vision in your mind. Your imagination is not a frivolous tool. It is the creative power that shapes your life. If you can imagine it clearly and vividly, you can bring it into existence. In this sense, the world outside is not the source of your experiences, but the result of your inner life. Once you acknowledge the power of your imagination, you must learn to wield it with purpose and intention. The key here is identifying with the outcome you desire. You must see yourself as already possessing what you wish for. If your desire is wealth, then you must imagine yourself already enjoying that wealth, not as some distant possibility, but as a present reality. If you wish for love, you must feel as though you are already loved and cherished. If success is your goal, you must mentally inhabit the role of someone who has already achieved success. This is where the law of identical harvest comes into play. It means that whatever you sow in your mind through imagination and belief will be what you reap in reality. You cannot plant seeds of doubt, fear, or inadequacy and expect to harvest confidence, joy, and success. The harvest will always be identical to the seeds you plant. Therefore, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs must align with what you wish to experience. This law is unwavering. It operates with absolute precision. Just as a farmer cannot plant an apple seed and expect oranges, you cannot sow thoughts of lack and limitation and expect abundance and freedom. The next crucial aspect of bringing any wish to reality is persistence. Many people dabble with their desires. They think about what they want for a moment, then allow doubt and fear to creep in and dominate their thoughts. They may imagine themselves successful one day, and the next they fall back into old patterns of worry and self-doubt. This inconsistent thinking is the reason so many fail to manifest their desires. To successfully bring a wish into reality, you must persist in the assumption that it is already done. This means that, despite outer appearances, you hold firm to the inner vision of your fulfilled desire. You do not allow external circumstances to sway your conviction. No matter what the outside world shows you, you continue to believe in the reality of your wish fulfilled. This is not blind optimism, it is an unwavering commitment to your vision. As you persist, something remarkable begins to happen. The outer world, which once seemed so resistant to change, starts to shift. Circumstances begin to align in ways you could not have anticipated. People show up in your life who can help you. Opportunities arise that were previously hidden. But these changes are not random. They are the natural outgrowth of the seeds you have been planting and nurturing within your imagination. However, persistence does not mean force. You cannot compel the outside world to change through sheer willpower. Instead, you must remain calm, knowing that the change is already in progress, even if you cannot see it yet. The process of manifestation is much like the growth of a plant. When you plant a seed, you do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. You trust that, beneath the surface, the seed is doing its work, drawing nutrients from the soil and pushing its roots deeper into the earth. In the same way, your desire, once planted in your mind, will take root and grow. Your job is to trust the process, water it with positive thoughts, and give it the space to flourish. Another essential component of bringing any wish to reality is the feeling state. It is not enough to simply think about what you want, you must feel it deeply. Feeling is the secret to turning your thoughts into reality. When you engage your emotions and fully embody the state of your wish fulfilled, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe. Your emotions are the language through which you communicate your desires to the world, and they have the power to bring forth your imagined reality. To align with your wish emotionally, you must cultivate the feeling of already having what you desire. This might seem challenging at first. especially if your current reality looks nothing like your desired outcome. But this is the practice you are training your mind and emotions to operate from a new state of being. Every time you imagine your wish fulfilled, allow yourself to feel the joy, satisfaction, or peace that would come with it. Live in that emotional state as often as possible, and over time it will become your natural state. One of the most common obstacles to manifesting desires is the belief that we must know exactly how our wishes will come to fruition. We are taught that hard work and effort are the only ways to achieve our goals. While action has its place, it is not the starting point. The starting point is your belief in the reality of your wish fulfilled. The how will take care of itself once you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with your desire. You do not need to know every step of the process. You only need to trust that the way will be revealed as you move forward with faith. Consider this: a person who wishes to travel to a distant city does not need to know the entire journey before they begin. They trust that as they move along the path, the next step will reveal itself. In the same way, as you hold your desire in mind and remain faithful to it, the next steps will naturally unfold. The universe, or the creative power within you, will orchestrate events, people, and circumstances in ways you cannot foresee. But this orchestration only happens when you let go of the need to control every detail and trust the process. It is also essential to release any attachment to the timing of your manifestation. Many people become discouraged because their desires do not appear immediately. They forget that just as a seed takes time to grow into a fully formed plant, so too does the process of manifestation take time. Patience is not about waiting idly, but about maintaining faith and confidence during the period between planting the seed and reaping the harvest. It is trusting that, even when you cannot see any visible changes, the work is still being done beneath the surface. During this period of waiting, it is crucial to guard your thoughts. Doubts and fears will naturally arise, but you must not dwell on them. Instead, reaffirm your belief in the inevitability of your wish fulfilled. Think of it as tending to a garden. If weeds of doubt begin to grow, you must pull them out before they choke the healthy plants. This is the mental discipline required to manifest your desires. It is not always easy, but the rewards are worth the effort. Bringing any wish to reality also requires that you be open to receiving. Many people are excellent at visualizing and affirming their desires, but are not open to receiving them. This may be due to feelings of unworthiness, guilt, or fear of change. If you hold any of these limiting beliefs, they will block the flow of your desires into your life. You must believe that you are worthy of receiving all the good things you wish for. You must allow yourself to accept the blessings that come your way, knowing that they are the natural result of your inner work. To truly bring any wish to reality, you must align every aspect of yourself with the outcome you desire: your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. This is the essence of the law of identical harvest. You will always reap what you sow. So if you wish for abundance, sow thoughts of abundance. If you wish for love, sow thoughts of love. If you wish for success, sow thoughts of success. The harvest is guaranteed when you plant the right seeds and nurture them with faith and persistence. Bringing any wish to reality is not a mystical or unattainable process. It is a natural law that works as reliably as the law of gravity. By understanding the power of your imagination, persisting in the belief of your wish fulfilled, feeling the reality of your desire, and allowing the universe to unfold the path before you, you can bring any wish to fruition. The law of identical harvest ensures that the seeds you plant in your mind will always grow into the reality you experience. The question is not whether the law works, but whether you are willing to work with it. The life you desire is already within you, waiting to be brought into existence. To bring any wish to reality, one must first understand a fundamental principle: your outer world is a direct reflection of your inner state. Everything that unfolds in your life, the circumstances, experiences, relationships, and opportunities, is shaped by the condition of your internal world. Often we attribute the events of our lives to external forces, believing that the world around us dictates our reality. However, the truth is quite the opposite. The world you see and experience is a mirror of what you carry within yourself. If you want to change your life, you must start by changing your inner state. The key to manifesting any desire is to recognize that everything begins within you, It all starts in the mind. The seed of whatever you wish to experience has already been planted inside you, and it is your responsibility to nurture that seed until it grows and bears fruit in the external world. In other words, your thoughts and feelings are the creative forces that shape your reality. If you can imagine it, you can bring it into existence. The imagination is not a mere tool for entertainment, it is the source of all creation. Every invention, every achievement, and every fulfilled desire begins as an idea in the mind. Therefore, your imagination holds the key to your future. But simply understanding the power of imagination is not enough. You must learn how to use it effectively. The first step is identifying with the outcome you desire. You must see yourself as already possessing what you want. This is where most people fall short. They desire something, but they do not truly believe they can have it. They think of their desires as something far off in the future, something they will only attain if everything goes perfectly. But this way of thinking only reinforces the gap between where they are and where they want to be. To bring your wish to reality, you must eliminate that gap in your mind. You must begin to think and feel as though you already have what you want. If your desire is wealth, then you must imagine yourself living a life of abundance. Feel the joy and freedom that comes with financial security. If your goal is love, then you must imagine yourself being loved and cherished. Feel the warmth and connection of a loving relationship. If success is what you seek, then you must see yourself as already successful, accomplishing your goals with ease. This is the process of mentally and emotionally inhabiting the state of your wish fulfilled. This leads us to the concept of the law of identical harvest. The law of identical harvest states that whatever you plant in your mind will be exactly what you experience in your life. In other words, the thoughts and feelings you cultivate will eventually manifest in the external world. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and lack, you will harvest circumstances that reflect those inner states. If you plant seeds of confidence, abundance, and joy, you will experience a life that reflects those qualities. The outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world. Just as a farmer cannot plant an apple seed and expect oranges, you cannot sow thoughts of failure and expect success. The law of identical harvest is absolute. It works every time without fail. It does not matter whether you are aware of it or not, it is always in operation. The key to harnessing this law is to consciously choose what you plant in your mind. Most people allow their thoughts to run on autopilot, reacting to the events of their day without realizing that they are creating their future. But you have the power to take control of your mind and direct it toward the outcomes you desire. Once you have planted the seeds of your desire in your imagination, the next step is persistence. This is where many people struggle. They may imagine their desired outcome for a day or two, but then they allow doubt, fear, or external circumstances to shake their belief. They revert to their old patterns of thinking and feeling, and as a result, they fail to bring their wish into reality. To manifest your desires, you must persist in the belief that your wish is already fulfilled. This means that no matter what happens in the external world, you continue to hold the inner vision of your fulfilled desire. You do not waver in your belief, even when things seem to be going in the opposite direction. Persistence is not about forcing things to happen. It is about maintaining an unwavering belief in the reality of your wish, even when the evidence has not yet appeared. The outer world may not immediately reflect the changes you are making within yourself, but that does not mean the changes are not happening. Just like a seed takes time to grow into a plant, your desires take time to manifest. The process is happening beneath the surface, even if you cannot see it yet. Your job is to remain faithful to your vision and trust that it will come to fruition in its own time. During this period of persistence, it is essential to guard your thoughts and feelings. Negative thoughts and doubts will naturally arise, but you must not dwell on them. Every time you catch yourself thinking in a way that contradicts your desired outcome, gently redirect your mind back to the vision of your fulfilled desire. This is the mental discipline required to manifest your wishes. It is not enough to imagine your desire once and then forget about it. You must consistently align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the reality you want to create. In addition to persistence, Another critical aspect of bringing any wish to reality is feeling. Feeling is the secret ingredient that turns your thoughts into reality. It is not enough to simply think about what you want, you must feel it as though it is already yours. Your emotions are the energy that powers your creative process. When you feel the joy, excitement, or peace that comes with having your desire, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive it. To generate the feelings associated with your wish fulfilled, you must cultivate the habit of living in the end. This means that in your mind and emotions, you live as though your desire has already been realized. If you desire wealth, you must feel the security and freedom that comes with financial abundance, even if your current bank account says otherwise. If you desire love, you must feel the warmth and connection of a loving relationship, even if you are currently single. The key is to embody the state of your wish fulfilled, even before it shows up in your external world. One of the most common reasons people struggle to manifest their desires is that they are too focused on how it will happen. They believe that they need to figure out every step of the process before their wish can come true. But this is not how the creative process works. The how is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to focus on the end result and trust that the universe or the creative power within you will orchestrate the events necessary to bring your desire into reality. You do not need to know every step along the way. You only need to know that the way will be revealed as you move forward with faith. Imagine that you are driving to a distant city. You do not need to see the entire road before you begin the journey. You trust that as you drive, the next stretch of road will reveal itself, and you will reach your destination. In the same way, as you hold your desire in mind and move forward with faith, the next steps will unfold naturally. The right people, opportunities, and circumstances will show up at the right time. But this only happens when you let go of the need to control every detail and allow the process to unfold. Another important aspect of manifesting your desires is patience. Many people become frustrated or discouraged when their wishes do not manifest immediately. They expect instant results, and when they do not see any evidence of change, they lose faith and give up. But manifestation is a process, not an event. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a plant, your desires take time to manifest. Patience is not about waiting passively, it is about maintaining faith and confidence during the period between planting the seed and harvesting the fruit. During this waiting period, it is crucial to remain aligned with your desire. This means continuing to think, feel, and act as though your wish has already been fulfilled, even if there is no visible evidence yet. The temptation to give in to doubt and fear will be strong, but you must resist it. Every time you feel doubt creeping in, remind yourself that the process is already in motion, even if you cannot see it yet. The seed has been planted, and your job is to trust that it will grow. One of the most overlooked aspects of bringing any wish to reality is the ability to receive. Many people are excellent at imagining and affirming their desires, but they are not open to receiving them. This often stems from feelings of unworthiness, guilt, or fear of change. If you hold any of these limiting beliefs, they will block the flow of your desires into your life. You must believe that you are worthy of receiving all the good things you desire. You must allow yourself to accept the blessings that come your way, knowing that they are the natural result of the inner work you have done. To truly manifest your wishes, you must align every part of yourself with your desired outcome. This includes your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and your actions. Every aspect of your being must be in harmony with the reality you want to create. This is the essence of the law of identical harvest. You will always reap what you sow. If you want to experience abundance, you must sow thoughts of abundance. If you want to experience love, you must sow thoughts of love. If you want to experience success, you must sow thoughts of success. Bringing any wish to reality is not a mysterious or unattainable process. It is a natural law, just like the law of gravity. By understanding the power of your imagination, persisting in the belief of your wish fulfilled, feeling the reality of your desire, and allowing the universe to unfold the path before you, you can bring any wish to fruition. The law of identical harvest guarantees that the seeds you plant in your mind will eventually grow into the reality you experience. The question is not whether the law works, the question is whether you are willing to work with it. The life you desire is already within you, waiting to be brought into existence. All you need to do is nurture it with faith, persistence, and belief, and it will inevitably come to pass. To bring any wish to reality, you must first understand a crucial truth: your outer world, the world you interact with daily, is simply a reflection of your inner state. It is easy to think that life happens to us, that external circumstances dictate our experiences, or that luck, fate, or other people are the driving forces behind what happens in our lives. But in reality, everything you encounter, everything you experience, begins within you. The events, circumstances, and opportunities you face all stem from the thoughts, emotions, and beliefs that reside within you. This understanding is foundational if you are to bring any wish to reality. At its core, manifesting a desire starts with recognizing that your imagination is the source of creation. Everything begins as a thought or vision. Every innovation, every breakthrough, every achievement in human history first existed as an idea in someone's mind. In the same way, every change, every transformation, and every desire you wish to bring into your life must start within you, with your thoughts and your vision of that desire fulfilled. This is where the process begins, by acknowledging that your imagination is the most powerful tool at your disposal. What you see in your mind's eye, you can eventually experience in the physical world. The imagination is not just for fantasies or daydreams. It is a creative force that can shape the fabric of your reality. It is the soil in which the seeds of your desires are planted. Once you understand this, you can begin to harness your imagination with intention and purpose. You start by identifying clearly what it is that you wish to experience. However, identifying your desire is only the first step. It is not enough to simply want something. You must be able to see yourself as already having it. You must begin to live in the mental state of the person who has already achieved or received what you desire. This is where many people struggle. They desire something, but their thoughts, feelings, and beliefs contradict that desire. They imagine what they want, but in the next moment they doubt whether it is possible. They see their desire as something distant, something that might happen in the future, but is not a part of their present experience. To bring any wish to reality, you must close the gap between your current state and the state of having your desire. In your mind, you must already be that person who has what you want. If your desire is to experience wealth, you must imagine yourself living in abundance, feeling the security and freedom that comes with financial prosperity. If your desire is love, you must feel as though you are already in a loving, fulfilling relationship, even if your current circumstances do not reflect that. If your desire is success, you must begin to see yourself as successful now, not at some distant point in the future. This is the essence of identifying with your wish fulfilled. The power of this process lies in a universal principle, the law of identical harvest. This law states that whatever you plant in your mind will produce an identical harvest in your reality. So, in other words, the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs you consistently hold will manifest in your external world. If you plant thoughts of lack, fear, and doubt, you will experience circumstances that reflect those thoughts. But if you plant thoughts of abundance, confidence, and joy, you will experience circumstances that reflect those positive states of mind. The outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world. Just as a farmer cannot plant wheat and expect to harvest corn, you cannot plant negative thoughts and expect to experience positive results. The law of identical harvest is precise and unwavering. It is always at work, whether you are aware of it or not. Every moment of your life, you are sowing seeds in the fertile soil of your mind. The question is, what kind of seeds are you planting? Are you planting seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation? Or are you planting seeds of belief, possibility, and abundance? The results you experience in your life will always match the seeds you have planted. Once you have planted the seeds of your desire in your imagination, the next critical step is persistence. Many people fail to bring their wishes to reality because they do not persist in their vision. They may hold on to their desire for a few days, a few weeks, or even a few months, but when they do not see immediate results, they give up. They allow external circumstances to shake their belief, and they return to their old patterns of thinking. This inconsistency in thought is the primary reason why so many people fail to manifest their desires. Persistence means holding on to your vision of your wish fulfilled, no matter what happens in the external world. It means that even when things seem to be going wrong, even when there is no evidence that your desire is coming to fruition, you continue to believe in the reality of your wish fulfilled. You do not waver in your belief. You do not allow the appearances of the outside world to dictate your inner state. This is not about forcing things to happen. It is about maintaining a steady, unwavering conviction that your desire is already yours. The process of manifestation is much like the growth of a plant. When you plant a seed in the ground, you do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. You trust that beneath the surface, the seed is doing its work. It is drawing nutrients from the soil, it is putting down roots, and eventually it will sprout. In the same way, when you plant the seed of your desire in your mind, you must trust that the process is unfolding, even if you cannot see the results yet. The outer world may not change immediately, but that does not mean that change is not happening. It is simply happening beneath the surface in ways that are not yet visible. To persist in the belief of your wish fulfilled requires mental discipline. It requires you to keep your focus on what you want, even when doubts, fears, and challenges arise. Negative thoughts will inevitably come up, but you must learn to redirect them. Every time you catch yourself doubting the reality of your desire, remind yourself of your vision. Every time fear or anxiety tries to take hold, return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This is not about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges do not exist. It is about choosing to focus on the outcome you desire, rather than on the obstacles in your way. Feeling is another critical aspect of bringing any wish to reality. It is not enough to simply think about what you want, you must feel it as though it is already yours. Feeling is the emotional fuel that powers your creative process. When you feel the emotions associated with your desire, whether that is joy, excitement, peace, or love, you are aligning yourself with the frequency of that desire. You are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive it. Many people struggle with this aspect of manifestation because they are too focused on their current circumstances. They find it difficult to feel wealthy when they are struggling financially. They find it hard to feel loved when they are lonely. But this is where the power of imagination comes in. Your imagination allows you to transcend your current reality and enter the state of your wish fulfilled. Every time you imagine your desire, allow yourself to feel the emotions that would come with it. Feel the joy, the excitement, the satisfaction of having your desire right now, in this moment. The more you can feel it, the more real it becomes. As you continue to cultivate the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you will begin to notice subtle changes in your external world. Opportunities will arise, people will show up, and circumstances will align in ways that support the fulfillment of your desire. But these changes are not random. They are the natural outgrowth of the seeds you have planted in your mind and nurtured with your feelings and beliefs. The universe responds to the vibration you are emitting, and it brings into your life experiences that match that vibration. One of the most common obstacles to manifesting your desires is the belief that you must know exactly how your wish will come to fruition. Many people get caught up in trying to figure out the details of how their desire will manifest, and this creates resistance. The truth is, you do not need to know how it will happen. You only need to know what you want and trust that the process will unfold in its own time and in its own way. The how is not your concern. Your concern is to stay focused on the end result, the fulfillment of your desire. When you focus on the how, you are limiting the infinite possibilities available to you. The universe, or the creative power within you, knows far more than you do about the best way to bring your desire into reality. It has access to resources, people, and opportunities that you could never have imagined. Your job is to trust the process and allow the path to unfold before you. This trust is essential because the process of manifestation often unfolds in ways that are unexpected. The journey to your desire may take twists and turns that you did not anticipate, but each step is a necessary part of the process. As long as you remain focused on your vision and trust that the universe is working on your behalf, you will eventually reach your destination. Another key element of bringing any wish to reality is patience. Many people give up on their desires because they do not see immediate results. They expect their wish to manifest overnight, and when it does not, they become frustrated and disheartened. But manifestation is a process, and it takes time. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a full-grown plant, your desires take time to manifest in the physical world. Patience is not about waiting idly, it is about maintaining faith and confidence during the period between planting the seed and harvesting the fruit. It is about trusting that the process is unfolding, even if you cannot see the results yet. The external world is often slow to catch up with the changes that are happening within you, but that does not mean the changes are not happening. They are simply taking time to manifest. During this period of waiting, it is essential to stay aligned with your desire. This means continuing to think, feel, and act as though your wish has already been fulfilled, even if there is no visible evidence yet. It is easy to lose faith when there is no immediate proof that your desire is coming to fruition. But this is where persistence and trust come into play. Finally, to truly bring any wish to reality, you must be open to receiving. Many people are excellent at visualizing and affirming their desires, but they are not open to receiving them. They may feel unworthy, guilty, or fearful of change. These limiting beliefs create blocks that prevent their desires from manifesting. You must believe that you are worthy of receiving everything you desire. You must allow yourself to accept the blessings that come your way, knowing that they are the natural result of the inner work you have done. Bringing any wish to reality is not a matter of luck or chance. It is a process that follows natural laws. By understanding the power of your imagination, persisting in the belief of your wish fulfilled, feeling the reality of your desire, and allowing the process to unfold without resistance, you can manifest any desire in your life. The law of identical harvest guarantees that the seeds you plant in your mind will eventually grow into the reality you experience. The only question is whether you are willing to do the inner work necessary to bring your wishes into reality. The power is already within you, you simply need to use it. In conclusion, the journey to bringing any wish into reality begins and ends within you. The external world is a reflection of your internal state, shaped by your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and persistent focus on your desires. By harnessing the creative power of your imagination, living in the state of your wish fulfilled, and aligning your emotions with that vision, you activate a process that mirrors the seeds you plant in your mind. The law of identical harvest ensures that what you nurture within will manifest without. As long as you persist in faith, trust the process, and remain open to receiving. This is not a mystical or elusive phenomenon, but a natural and reliable principle at work in every aspect of life. The reality you seek already exists within you, waiting for your conscious direction to be brought forth into your experience. With patience, unwavering belief, and the willingness to receive, you can turn any wish into reality, understanding that the power to create and transform your life is entirely in your hands. The path to fulfillment is already paved, and by aligning your inner world with your desires, you ensure that every wish will find its way to you.